First Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1, it says, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we were all, so like we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth.
That's right, man. So it's all about being humble, man. If you get to the point, man, where you think you got so much knowledge and wisdom in this thing that can't nobody tell you nothing, man, then yo, you want to get humble, man. All right. Because the Lord gives every man his own lot. You know? Just like even with the story of how Peter he rebuked Paul, man. And Paul was the top apostle. And he said something that was off, and Salaki. Peter was the top apostle. And Paul, he came at him, man. Had to rebuke him. Alright? But you got dudes that come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, man, and think that they're above correction. You know? This thing is about being charitable, man. Humble, man. If you're humble, you're gonna have charity in you, man. Alright? This is charity. We're doing our charity right now. Coming out here on the highways and byways, man. Yeah, man. So you come out here, you going this is real charity work, man. And it's just for our people, man. And right now, not all of our people. Just a remnant of our people, man. But we about to, these Jehovah's Witness is out here once again this week, man. You know? And they like to teach things that like laws is done away with and all that, man. You know? And what we were talking about earlier, as far as the covenant and all that, that's with Israel forever, man. Alright? So she got an oxygen tank?
No, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, man, but this thing is all about the Israelites, man. Boy, man.
Sirach chapter 1 verse 16. It says, to fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits.
That's right, man. The fear of the Lord is fullness of wisdom, man. So that's to respect the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Alright? That's full of wisdom, man. And if you don't, the Lord is always going to humble you, man. You know? Like I had a little scared of a day, man. I'm thinking, sometimes I get eat wrong things, man. Not unlawful, just unhealthy. All right. So I had a little bit of chest pains, whatever. So I'm like, oh man, Lord, you know what? Dad, I ate this, thinking like sometimes you forget, you know, your body can't handle certain things after you get a certain age, man. And that's the same going for what dudes like we was bringing up with the wisdom part, man. Dudes that think that they got so much knowledge that they can't be humble, man. The Lord will always humble you, man, in some form or fashion. All right, because no man is bigger than the Creator. Go ahead, huh?
It says she filleth all their houses with things desirable, and the gardeners with her increase.
That's right. Wisdom filleth their houses with things desirable, man. Those are things that you want, man. All right, that everybody's gonna want. Who don't want knowledge, man? All right. Who doesn't want wisdom right now, man?
It says, the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that loveth him.
That's right, man. We never left on
It says, says the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish.
That's right. Peace and perfect health to flourish, man. The fear of the Lord, man. So that's why we have a dietary law, right? Everything in moderation. I'm not everything that's lawful in moderation, man. You just can't be no glutton, man, going and eating all crazy. You know, indulging too much in anything, man. All right? It's a balance, man. You have to have wisdom, man. And to have that wisdom is fearing the Lord, man. And He'll give you all that you need, man.
It says, wisdom reigneth down, skill, knowledge of understanding, and exalteth them to honor and holdeth them fast.
That's right. So if you hold the wisdom and knowledge fast, you're going to be exalted, man. How you going to be exalted? Because you're going to shine with your wisdom, man. All right? Just like you have the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, man. And all the other Akim that get the truth, man. They came out, started teaching this thing to wake up a lot of guys, man. And why were people drawn to them? Because it was wisdom. All right? Storm passing over.
This is Psalms chapter 27, verse 8. It says, for in the time of trouble He shall hide me in His pavilion, in the secret of His tabernacle shall He hide me. He shall set me upon a rock.
Right, so the Lord going to exalt you, man. Read that one more time.
It says, for in the time of trouble He shall hide me in His pavilion, in the secret of His tabernacle shall He hide me. He shall set me upon a rock.
That's right, in the time of trouble, man. We about to face a lot of time of trouble coming up, man. All right? We about to face a lot of time of trouble coming up, man. And matter of fact, I was at home the other day, man. The Spirit hopped on me. The Google, the plans of the Illuminati for 2017. All right, and I got a video which I sent the brother. You know, he was talking about how the certain things, basically they're trying to plan another 9/11, man. All right, which they already did that, and you know, and this one's going to be real catastrophic, man. And also they want to use which they already did was they're using Islam to start World War III to really get it started. It's already started, it's just not fully to fruition yet. All right? But and our people still walking around blind. But once these things happen, the Lord is going to protect us, man. All right? You have to have faith, but the Lord is going to protect us, because the times that we're about to come into is going to be like no other time ever seen in history. And we tell you this every week. All right? We tell you this every week, man. You got Donald Trump making all these deals, you know, and now they have his ban on the Muslims to come into the travel ban. It's back on, man. The travel ban is back on. So what's going to happen after that, man? And these people are tired of, well, you could say being discriminated against. All right? Which we always been discriminated against in this country. All right? But if you really look at it, matter of fact, this morning Grab that scripture we're talking about. Esau, I mean not Esau, but Ishmael's hands gonna be at everybody's neck. Yeah, man. So right now you got, even matter of fact, David Rockefeller with the video from Aaron Russo. This is an old video. You know, they was talking about how they was going to start a war on terror, and at the end of the day, wouldn't nobody know what they was really going to war against, man. And all they did was just escalated it and escalated it, because now they had the whole Bin Laden thing, right? You had the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. What they do? They knocked them out. They knocked them down. Inside job, man. All right, they knocked those things down. So now they got everybody hyper to go over there to fight against the Muslims, man. Because that's what they blamed it on, right? So they blamed it on Ishmael. Now, once that happened, they figured they killed They killed Saddam Hussein, man. Which he had nothing to do with the damn Trade Center. That was just George Bush taking up his father's beat, man. All right. So then you had this guy Obama get in office. What he do? He goes and takes out Osama bin Laden, who was supposedly the one that had the one that orchestrated 9/11, which George Bush Jr. trained Osama bin Laden in war tactics, man. You know, that's why you're never supposed to trust your enemy, man. Because look what they do, and that's all that America does, man. But see, they got Ishmael. They coming at Ishmael, you know. And this is prophecy. The reason why right now it seems like everybody's coming up against these Ishmaelites, man. All right, that's all prophecy. This is preordained, man. When it tells you that Ishmael's hand is going to be at everybody's neck, man, that means he's going to be fighting with every other nation. And every other nation, they look at these Islamists as ISIL, or ISIS, or as being a militant, man. Or look at him like, yo, I ain't sitting on the plane with that dude, man. He might got a bomb or a box cutter. And then they give you these dumbass explanations about how they took over a plane. You know? Because people don't have no common sense. And that just lets you know that they can tell you Americans anything, man, without you looking up anything.
So Genesis 16:12, 11. The angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael.
That's right. So that's the father of you Ishmaelites, then Arabs. Go ahead,
Because the Lord hath heard thy affliction, and he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him.
That's right.
And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
That's right, man. Yo, read that one.
It says, and he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him.
That's right, man. So if he's gonna be a wild man, what do these Arabs do now, man? That's some wild man type of stuff right there, man. They run up in the damn what they call them, suicide bomber. Yeah, gun. They run up in the mosque or go in the crowd of people screaming Allah Akbar and blow themselves the fuck up, man. And if that's not a wild man, I don't know what is, man. But that's all prophecy. When it talks about he's going to have his hand at the neck of everybody, what is he doing right now, man? And everybody's looking at them, man. You know? And it ain't about no weapons of mass destruction and none of that, man. It's basically about the oil that them people had and their land. Because Esau wants to suck up all the resources of this earth, man, while he's in power. And you're gonna see more and more you're gonna see more and more wolves, man, coming real soon, man. It's like the apostles deemed this year to be the year of death, destruction, and diligence, man. You seeing it already, man. All you gotta do is turn on the news. You know? Even in the neighborhoods, you know, tensions is flaring. And matter of fact, now it's all the 4th of July weekend, and that made me think about Second Ezra, man. I believe it's the 15th chapter, when it talks about a victim shall be so good cheap that they think themselves shall be in good case. Because right now because everybody want to travel to go see their family and all that, they lowered the gas prices to the lowest that it's ever been. Not that it's ever been, but to the lowest that it's been in a while, man. All right. So these people, they're not worried about nothing. Then, you know, you can go into the market right now, right? Talking, they was telling how many hot dogs it was that the people were going to eat. All right? How many hamburgers that they was going to eat. So these people's mind now, and then on top of that, you got this nigga Jay-Z just dropped another album, the 444. All right? And then they have the NBA, the whole draft situation, and everybody trying to build a super team. All right, so that's furthermore keeping you blinded from the things that they're trying to bring, that they're trying to push into play. All right, they're not talking about the RFID microchip that they still putting that into play. All right, they're not talking about the economic collapse, which they working on these things all the time. And all niggas can think about is Jay-Z dropping a new album, man.
This is St. Luke chapter 21 and 36. It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy, to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man."
That's right, man. So you're supposed to watch, man, pray, man, that ye may be found worthy. And how are you going to be found worthy, man? First of all, you got to come out on the highways and byways, man, and teach the doctrine, man. All right? You got to do your studio shows, man. All right, stay studying. If you don't have the equipment to do studio shows, stay in the word, man. Stay grounded. All right? Because these perilous times are coming. The ultimate one is these missiles, man. All right, first of all, you had the martial law. All right? You got this coming up. All right, which is coming real soon, man. And every other movie that they put it into now, Esau is so crafty, man, and slick. They even put it in the kids' movies, man. They put the destruction of this place in the kids' movies, man. They throw little innuendos, man, as they know, man. And what they gotta do, they gotta tell the children too, man. All right, so that's why we out here, man, hoping the Lord sees us fit to be saved from all these things, man. All right, because as of yet, nobody is saved yet. No man is saved yet. As a matter of fact, when it was the last 9/11, people probably thought that it was over, man. Like, oh my goodness, man, America's done. And that's the mindset of these people, man. As soon as one thing is over, they think, oh, we cool now. We went and fought. They're protecting our freedom. They ain't protecting nothing. Because when the Lord brings all these things down, man, at the end of the day, all right, you're gonna have like it says, like you're gonna be met by a bear, man. It ain't gonna be no him letting up, man. All right. Once the Lord starts the destruction, there ain't gonna be no letting up. They teach you prosperity doctrines in the church, but everybody's gonna make it. That rainbow ain't for y'all. That ain't your promise. But yo, and that's funny, man. The Edomite, we talking about destruction. She walking around talking about a damn rainbow, man. The Edomite. Alright? She see a rainbow, and I guarantee you, she go in there and start telling everybody in there, oh, yo, we just saw this beautiful rainbow. Them people is drunk, man.
So Revelation 3:3, it says, remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee.
That's right, man. So we don't know. That's just letting you know around the times with the watch, with the things you're supposed to watch for, man. All right. You set us up to be watchmen, man. All right. So that's why we stay up on current events and everything like that, man. We don't come out blindly, man, and speak this word, man. But you have people, man, I can't see for the life of me, man. You got dudes still talking about they just talking about a bunch of garbage, man. And loving hip hop. Well, that's for you women, but you, matter of fact, you even got dudes that watch that, man. But they can't tell you nothing that's going on in Venezuela, man. When they just had an update of that. And the things going on down there, wasn't no food on the shelves in the grocery store, man. It looked like that movie, World War Z. You had a dude walking around with a shopping cart, wasn't nothing on the shelf. Those are things that's coming here.
Yo, there was an article again where I think it was a police officer or something. They like dropped a bomb in some kind of building in like a helicopter or something like that. And it's like the police is starting to become like terrorists.
Oh, well, yeah, well, they gonna have that, man. And those.
So they're basically trying to make it like they're trying to limit the president.
Sure. Well, you know, they're gonna have when the people are gonna stand up and they ain't gonna care what the government gotta say, man. And your police force, well, I believe they're going to be like your military, trying to protect certain individuals, because you have the police force now. You have your family members in there, you know. And even with the military, you have family members in the military. Why do you think that they sending everybody overseas, man? That's the Lord gathering them to the battle, man. All right, because the first thing the whole reason for the military is they supposed to stand up and fight for the people if a terrorist attack were to take place. So now I'm thinking that Esau is what they're going to do. They already owe all these other countries all this money. All right, so they're going to do another false flag, blaming on one of those countries. It's going to be in Syria. They're going to blame it on them, right? And then they're going to send your military over there. Then they're going to have a lot of drafts, man. The draft is coming back. Y'all worried about the NBA draft, but the military draft is coming back, man. All right? So all your children graduating college and all that, man, guess what? They first up the bat, man. All right? They first up. That's why I said that they're going to drive. This guy got in the military bag, man. All right? When you go over there, they're going to kill you. All right? This guy he just walked past with a military book bag on. And they probably promised him grants and all this crap. You know, you're not supposed to trust your enemy, man. All right? Just like, matter of fact, I was watching that movie, man, Concussion, with Will Smith, man. And what they do to them football players, man, they lie to them, man. You know? They tell you go out there. That's the way that Esau does things, man. He only show you the glamour and the glory of things, man. Because there was one scene that really sticks out in my mind, man. When one Jake, he had I believe his name was Waters, man. Last name was Waters, Andre Waters or something like that. But he was trying to come to another Jake for help. And he was looking at him like he was a peon, a peasant, man. Like he was on something. You know, so the dude ended up killing himself. And then later on down the line, once they found out the truth, what was going on, it was too late for that dude because he had caught the same shit. Ended up killing himself, man. And they was all on him like, oh yeah, you up. And what's the purpose of doing all that? Playing those gladiator sports for a damn ring, man? For fame, for glory? In this land, man? You niggas gotta be out your mind, man. And then you only do that for but a certain amount of time. 18 years? You might have an 18-year career. What's that? Then you blow your damn brains out, man. And then like the dude was saying, like on the sideline, like one of Esau's main things is the show must go on. The show must go on. Right? So they had them dudes on the sideline, broken bones and everything, pumping them full of drugs, so telling them to get back out there. Like the dude made one statement talking about some, man, you know what, we gotta play to the end of the game. Right? So that made me think about this truth, man. Alright, we gotta play to the end of the game in this. But the reason why we out here is not for a corruptible crown, man. Alright? We out here for purpose, man. We ain't selling out to nobody, man. We already sold out to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man.
So in Psalms chapter 9, verse 9, it says, the Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in time of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
That's right, man. So that's talking about who knows the name, man. Who knows the name? The elect, man. All right? The Lord hasn't forsaken them, man. He's taking care of them. All right? He's going to be your refuge, man. That's your protection, man. All right? Because when you come out on the highways and byways, man, the Lord has to be there to be with you. It says, man, this brother right here, and the angels are camped around about us. All right? But the Lord got to be your refuge, man. And that all goes back to faith, man. It takes faith to come out here in the highways and byways and tell your people the truth, man. All right? Because first and foremost, people don't want to hear the truth. They want to be lied to, man. They want to be talked smooth to. Matter of fact, and Esau knows that, man. Esau knows that, man. That's why I said that his words were smoother than oil. Roughly paraphrasing it. That's why he gives you these doctrines, man. That you're going to survive and all that, man. Matter of fact, there was a scene in Men in Black that he said something like that, man. He was like, yeah, man. He's like, the people can't handle certain things. He's like, before you woke up this morning, he's like, you ain't think. He said you thought that everything was normal. He's like, you didn't think it was no aliens walking amongst you. And that really got the Will Smith thinking in that thing. So now we out here trying to draw people's minds and tell you that this place is going to be destroyed. There's a lot of people there hear it, but they still don't believe it. All right. So for a lot of you, man, the only way that you're gonna believe it or realize it or when it's too late, man. When you look up into the sky, you see all the missiles. That's when you're gonna believe it.
So Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. It says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of men, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery. It says, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery.
That's right. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, man. So that's like if we out here now and they came and gathered us up and to put us to death, man. And the unwise, they'd be like, damn, man, you know what? They put him to death. I don't want to get out there and do that, man. I'm trying to live and all that. But we're not really dying, man. All right? We understand that, man. You're going to sleep. You're going back into the spirit world. All right? And you coming right back, man. But people, like a lot of niggas are scared of death, man. And niggas respect violence, man. That's why Esau moves the way he moves, man. Even back in slavery time, man. I'm talking about when we was on the plantations and all that, man. What they do, they take out the strongest Israelite in front of all the rest of you Israelites to let you know not to get out of line, man. Because as soon as you would try to do something and he was the strongest, you would think twice about it, man. Go ahead, Al.
Second Maccabees 7:14. It says, so when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
That's right, man. Hey, that's the spirit that we supposed to be in right now, man. All right, we supposed to be in that spirit. It's better to be killed by men, man. Right, to come to be resurrected by Yahweh Shah. And that's that, yo. That right there is a hell of a scripture. And that's just like if me and his brother were put to death right now by one of these police officers, and they looking at us like, yeah, we killed that nigga. This is that. And Yahweh Shah raised you right back up. That's gonna mess their head up, man. They ain't gonna be able to handle that. But that's the mindset you're supposed to have, man. Because plus once you go back to the spirit world anyway, you're gonna be in your right mind. All right, you're gonna be back on top until this society is done away with. Then we gonna rule right here forever, man. But right now, man, it's better to die, man. I'm sick of looking at these damn Edomites every day, man. But at the same time, I know I gotta endure, man, until my time is called, until my course is ran.